Welcome to the Thin Blue Line Outdoors Podcast.
This pig came battling.
Just ended up puking last night. It sucked.
Whoa! Ah! We gut it, we wrap it in tinfoil, throw it over the fire.
Alright, what's up everybody? It's Polish Hammer, Thin Blue Line Outdoors. Here we are on the cusp of another coyote tournament, and I kind of want to give a little bit of a gear review for you guys, kind of tell you what's important, what do I run, why I run it, and just good info to have. So I'd say one of the most important things to start off with for coyote hunting is going to be a scanner. Rather it's a 640, 384, whatever scanner. I think whatever's in your budget is important to get, because one, I don't have to be on a gun looking around, swinging my gun around the whole time. I could just stand in one spot and look 360 without having to move very much at all. Also important, it's going to be multiple batteries. So rather it's a 24-hour coyote tournament or 48-hour, as long as you run something with multiple batteries, usually get anywhere from 8 to 10 hours out of one battery. Definitely covers you all night long. So make sure you have extra batteries also. Don't just try to do it with one. Some people do, and they run it off a like an external battery pack. That's great. I don't like the extra cordage. I never hunted with it, so that's something that I feel like kind of gets in my way a little bit. So as long as I'm as slimline as possible, that's great. The next thing is going to be the collar. I use the Fox Pro Shockwave. I've used Lucky Duck. I've used a lot of other company collars, a lot of other brands. Really just depends on what is more prevalent in your area. If there's a lot of people using Lucky Duck in your area, try Fox Pro. The benefit with Fox Pro is you get MFK calls. So those MFK calls are great. They work, but there's a lot of other companies that put out sounds also that you can really benefit from. Like Tony Tebby, Boss, there's just plenty of other ones that you can pick from, but a lot of people are going to be like, hey, what's working right now? You need to get out and try different calls, because everyone knows MFK Dog Pound is great. They know Table Scraps is great. Well, the problem is if they're running a Shockwave or running a Fox Pro or a collar that allows MFK calls, then everyone's wanting to use those. And next thing you know, coyotes just know. They don't come to it anymore. So you can burn coyotes out pretty fast using the same call, especially when you're unaware people are in your area. The next thing I like to use is a good green light. I don't use red lights. I don't use white lights. Just a simple green light. Sometimes it helps setting up your rifle when you get out of the truck. Other times, locating a dog that may have fell in a low area, because the scanners work great for finding them, but once you get on top of them, it gets a little bit harder. So definitely green light. Some people like to use green lights all the time. I don't recommend walking out in the field with a green light. I think dogs can get pretty skittish, and it also helps them notice movement from you too. So the next thing I run is a chest pack here, chest rig. So I'll have my collar. I got it tethered on as far as my remote, and I just got a drop pouch to drop it in. I'll be calling dogs, sitting there working the remote, working the dog in, and then when it's time to shoot, I can just drop it in. I don't have to worry about finding somewhere small or it hitting something and the fox bang going off. So this pocket here, it actually fits my scanner, so it fits perfect like that. Pops in and out. Also has some extra pockets here. I'll put like a small caliber finishing pistol. So say you walk up on a dog, it's still maybe breathing a little bit. You want to just go ahead and end it real quick for them. You don't want anything to suffer, and just pull that out and get a quick small caliber shot on it so you're not shooting another round with your rifle. And I'll carry extra batteries and things like that, but it'll just sit kind of flush mount on your chest. Big benefit. I used to run things around my hips a little bit more, and I feel like the chest, having everything up high and compact, has been a lot better for me. I also mentioned for as far as your scanner, that and the scope. I mean, I'll get to that in a second, but as far as the brand of scanner you use, the quality of scanner you use, like I said, definitely I'm a fan of buy once, cry once, but also kind of be realistic. Like, what do you need? There's not one brand that's going to help you kill more dogs than another. Like, the thermal world is doing amazing things. It's going leaps and bounds, growing leaps and bounds, and just continue to get better and better every year. As far as a rifle, so coyote tournaments, I think it's important to put a dog down fast. I want you guys to notice that it is empty and the bolt is locked back. So I shoot a 6.5 Creedmoor. It's a 22-inch barrel. It is in the AR platform. Luckily, I'm still able to use an AR. Some states don't allow it. So, do I think there's a huge benefit over ARs? Yeah. For some follow-up shots, it is great. You don't have to get off the scope if you're not well versed with a bolt action. Then the follow-up shots become a little bit easier with a gas gun. I'm running the Halo XRF on top. I've had it for quite a while now. It's actually almost out of warranty, but it's been fantastic. It's been a really good scope. I've used a lot of others. I've looked through Pulsars, iRays, had iRay for a little bit as a backup. I feel like the Halo has been a complete package as far as the rangefinder, the quality of the scope, recording. Of course, there's some things I don't like about it, but it has performed really, really well for me. And it's rather in hot daytime hog hunting or night coyote hunting. It's been a winner for me. So next up, we'll talk a little bit about tripods. When night hunting, I think it's important to run a tripod. There's a lot of different brands, like I said, for everything. Like, don't feel like whatever I'm running's the absolute best. That's what you got to have. It's not. Just go out there and get something and make it work for you. Like, you can make just about anything work. This is a really right stuff tripod. Tripod head. I think it's a 55 millimeters, the BH55. It just runs off of a lever, just a ball head, and it moves around that way, loosen, tighten it back up. I've also ran a tripod with a leveling head. So if you're in a big competition, ball head's better, leveling head's better. I like them both. Right now, I prefer the ball head over the leveling head. It's just kind of what you like. I mean, neither one of them are bad. Both of them's got the job done many times. They're both great. So leveling head, ball head, take your pick. Not one's I don't think is better than the other unless you shoot high elevation. If you shoot past a certain angle, up or down, then I would go with a ball head because you get a lot more angle with the rifle that way. Other than that, I think that's going to be it to talk about. Like I said, as far as your thermals, what do you go with? Brand wise, get a hold of 365 Thermal. You guys can see the number right here, 309-33-2044. Just give them a call, shoot them an email like, hey, this is kind of what I like to do. I'm kind of starting out to it. I've been in it a while. I'm looking to upgrade. Whatever your situation is, get a hold of him. He'll talk to you. He'll say, hey, this is what I think would be best for you. He's going to point you in the right direction. So definitely check them out. 100% be helpful for you. And that's going to be it. So wish me good luck. We won the last tournament. Killed 24 in 2 days, and for our area, that was a pretty good number. So I'm hoping for pretty close to the same numbers. And oh yeah, one more thing. So if you guys don't run any kind of property boundary lines, 3113. There we go. Definitely get Onyx maps, and if you can get a tablet, it makes it way easier to navigate to your different spots on the tablet. Okay. All right. Well, good luck, guys, and get out there and kill them.